I know some of you out there are looking at this title and you are looking at the word simp. Believe me, the context is correct here. Yes, this guy is a simp. He believed that his ex-girlfriend was worth losing his freedom. If that ain't being a simp, I don't know what is. Hello, everyone. This is Kev, and this is BMBBH News. News without the WS. Subscribe for more news stories such as these and other content. But subscribe because it's not a bad idea. Hit that notification bell as well. Okay, yeah, this is a tragic one. A St. Louis man, or male, Stanford Stokes, age 44, pictured here, has been found guilty of first-degree murder, unlawful possession of a firearm, and home invasion for a tragic incident that occurred in November of 2023. This is a story of she's never yours, it's just your turn. Whose turn was it? The victim, Jared Hayes, age 32. For some reason, Stokes could not accept that the relationship with his ex-girlfriend was over. So one fateful night in November of 2023 in Alton, Illinois, Stokes, who was outside of his ex's residence, heard the sounds of a man and a woman in the throes of passion. He would then call his ex. Now, remember that detail. He would then force his way into the residence to find his ex-girlfriend getting the business from her new man, the 32-year-old Hayes. Angered by this, Stokes knew that his ex-girlfriend carried a handgun in her purse, so he grabs the gun, shoots Hayes once, screams at his ex, who must be terrified, and as he leaves, shoots Hayes 2 more times. Stokes would then throw the gun in the Missouri River and flee to Texas, where he was arrested. Stokes tried to use the defense that he was defending himself because Hayes himself had a gun. Now, remember I said he called her. The dumbass didn't hang up the phone before he broke into her place, and the entire incident was captured on voicemail. That defense broke the fuck down instantly. Now, Stokes is convicted on all of those charges. They also should have charged him with being a cornball, because he's guilty of that too. He should have just moved on with his life, cleaned himself up, started dating again. I mean, if he could get his ex-girlfriend at one point, he could get someone else, I guess. But the way this guy acted, it was evident that he felt his ex was the only woman he could get. Like, without her, he would look like a total incel or something like that. Or she saw the toxic in him and used him for a short romp. Either way, Stokes is what the young people say. Dude is mad corny for that shit. Some of these dudes have to accept that you can't always get what you want. I mean, let me put it to you like this. You always fail with 100% of your exes. I mean, you're gonna and you're gonna be dumped. You're gonna be fired from a relationship at some point. And guess what? A lot of men just simply move on. Let her be. You know, she wasn't for you anyway. Go ahead. Holla at that big booty girl that you was looking at working at your local Walmart the other day. Nah. Instead, Stanford Stokes faces life imprisonment, surrounded by a bunch of men 24/7, a few of which may try to collect that booty tax from him. But that is what he gets for being such a cornball. He shot the new boyfriend. For what? I mean, likely Hayes didn't know Stokes. I mean, even if he did, you know, there's still a case of insecurities turned violent. See, Hayes was a younger man, and ain't no telling what Stokes saw when he saw his ex getting railed by Hayes. I mean, maybe he saw why she ended things, you know, and since he couldn't accept it, one could speculate that she was the one who broke it off. In the case of a cornball, I can believe it. I mean, and think about this. Stokes didn't have a key to the place, you know, but, you know, Hayes had been granted access. When some dudes lose to others, especially with a woman involved, it can turn violent. I mean, And it doesn't have to. Seriously, Stokes was crying to himself on the inside. Oh, she want him. She don't want me. She think he better. If I can't have her, no one can. Too many people, and this is a truth, too many people call the harmless dudes corny, just because, they play computer games like World of Warcraft and read comic books about the Wolf of Wall Street. But these dangerous simps are the real cornballs. Well, too bad, nigga. Better go get that protection from Big Dookie. Dude, 44 years old and still want to be a gang member. Trying to regain his YN status. Acting like his daddy wasn't there for him. Like, shit, dude. I mean, 2 more lives destroyed because of the bitch. A hairline simp losing it over something that was never his anyway. And best believe by now, that woman has a man. I mean, remember, this happened back in November of 2023. And the guy was just sentenced on August the 20th of this year. The crime happened almost 2 years ago. And yes, she has the right to live her life. But man, do they work fast. And now his stupid ass got to sit in a prison cell for the rest of his life. Serves him right. He deserves it. Well, my condolences to the family of Jared Hayes. They, lost their loved one a couple years ago. I know I'm a little late, but hey, anyway, thanks for watching News Without the WS. Hopefully, stuff like this can stop happening, but the kind of world we live in, it's not. So, all right, until next time. And cherish each moment. You don't know when your last is going to be. Be safe out there, people. Be safe.